used to dream in Jalamu. You thought I couldn't live without you. Hell, you are dealing with juju. You used to make it, I can go a day without you. You used to take me for food when you call it right, you get your boyfriend all the soup. But when I thought, then you tell me and I got no trust. Oh, banana. Some I let my ass are cool. Some I let my ass are fun. Some I let my ass are not going cry no more. Some I let my ass are smiling. Some I let my ass are okay. Some I let my ass are say and I coming back. Some I let my ass are cool. Some I let my ass are fun. Some I let my ass are not going cry no more. Some I let my ass are smiling. Some I let my ass are okay. Some I let my ass are say and I coming back. I got the strength, I got the energy. I know my friends, I know my enemies. Nobody fuck you with my energy. I say you can't kill my vibe. Say I never thought I could be without you. I never thought I could live without you. Yeah. But I was lying to myself. They say you can't know that you party on the way until it run dry. And now you won't come back. Some I let my ass are cool. Some I let my ass are fun. Some I let my ass are not going cry no more. Some I let my ass are smiling. Some I let my ass are okay. Some I let my ass are say and I'm coming back. Some I let my ass are cool. Some I let my ass are fun. Some I let my ass are not going cry no more. Some I let my ass are smiling. Some I let my ass are okay. Some I let my ass are say and I'm coming back.
And love is an emotion. It is not a game, but you won't play with my heart and put me inside heavy feeling. I was a player, boy, I achieved for your Bennett. Time to look in the Electoral basket and watch my jersey. We used to hop on the Electoral, praying one day it would switch to Bentleys and Rarries. So when you say I'm acting different, I'm like probably, because Jeff Luna been there, walk from Southwest to Derby. When I was broke, I couldn't make a body count, but now she in my room naked, making no booty bounce. And I just wanna vroom, push her mileage up, put her sauce in the air and beat that Nunu up.
I mean, the Peter won't set me, the Judas, I thought we were serious. But when they love look old at the time, it can smell in your nose.
You used to be me Jalamu. You thought I couldn't live without you. Hell, you are dealing with juju. You used to make it, I can go a day without you. You used to take me for food when you call it right, you get your boyfriend all the soup. But when I thought, then you tell me and I got no trust. Oh, banana. Some I let my ass are cool. Some I let my ass are fun. Some I let my ass are not going cry no more. Some I let my ass are smiling. Some I let my ass are okay. Some I let my ass are say and I'm coming back. Some I let my ass are cool. Some I let my ass are fun. Some I let my ass are not going to.
Do you care to know why thousands of people have switched from using oil-bomb paint to using Zizé quality paint? Zizé quality paint is a high-quality American non-hazard latex paint that doesn't fade or peel off your walls when applied. Zizé quality paint comes in variety of colors that you can choose from. We even customize our customers' paint based on their request just to satisfy their desire. Stop by at any of our 3 branches at Police Academy Junction opposite NP Fueling Station, Baptist Seminary opposite Highway Gas Station, and St. Paul Bridge opposite Michael Plaza. Zizé quality paint can be used for both interior and exterior painting works. Customers living overseas can pay through Zelle on 217-720-8858. You can contact us via cell numbers 0777-366-142 or 0770-496-273 or +121-772-08858. Think Zizé, think quality.
Spicing up, what's next?
A new Liberian restaurant and lounge with tasty Liberian and Afro-Caribbean cajun is opening in Morton, South Jersey this spring. The name is Sassa Bien. Sassa Bien is located at 300 East Braintree Road, Morton, New Jersey 08053. Sassa Bien specializes in ethnic Liberian, Afro-Caribbean, and Southern cuisines. We are 25 minutes drive from Philadelphia, 40 minutes drive from Wilmington, Delaware, 30 minutes drive from Trenton, 30 minutes drive from Bristol, and 20 minutes from Burlington, New Jersey. At Sassa Bien, we have a private lounge area for private parties and private and corporate meetings and events. Sassa is hiring for both full-time and part-time employees. The pay rate ranges between $16 to $22 per hour. Contact us today for all your bookings and reservations on 609-468-4232. That's 609-468-4232. Sassa Bien Restaurant and Lounge, a place with tasty dish and comfort. Allen Bernard International, or ABR, is a management consulting firm with a team of consultants and associates who focus on growing and transforming home healthcare agencies, non-profits, and small businesses in other industries as well as individuals. Our services include ABR Business Support Services, ABR Accounting and Tax Services, and ABR Anti-Money Laundering Compliance Services. At ABR, we bring to each assignment dedication and commitment, experience and skills, performance-based process, integrated solution teams, and client relations. For more inquiries on our services, call phone number 469-378-3955. That's Allen Bernard International, or ABR, transforming business through ideas.
Hello, fellow Liberians. This is Joseph Yumabuoka. It is time to be counted for the upcoming general election, and I'm asking you to please make sure to register to vote. Every election is determined by the people who show up and vote. One of the penalties for refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by people you did not elect. We must never forget the importance of making our vote count. We paid high price for this democracy as a people. Let us protect and defend it. Voting is the expression of our commitment to ourselves, our children, our welfare to this country, and our one world. Please listen out for the dates and the places and go and register to vote. The rescue mission is well on course. When you register and vote, you will think Liberia, love Liberia, and then build Liberia. Again, I say this is Ambassador Joseph Yumabuoka.
Do you need a car?
Ready for an upgrade?
Then come to Sika Motors, sole distributors of Toyota vehicles, Mitsubishi vehicles, and Yamaha motorbikes, genuine accessories and spare parts.
You name it, we have it. We have the 2022 brands of Toyota vehicles. Select from our new Toyota Starlight,
Toyota Belter, Toyota Rush.
We've got the best deal in town. Through our Sika Motors financing schemes with selected banks, EcoBank Liberia and UBA Liberia, starting at the lowest as 500 USD. You won't believe these prices. Come for quality, reliability, and durability. Take a spin and let's make a deal.
Sika Motors on UN Drive at Sailtown, Bushra Island, or call Sika Motors on +231 775 987 758 or email cmarketing@cfao.com. Sika Motors, drive with confidence.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
Good evening and welcome to yet another edition of the Costa Morning Show. Today is the 19th day, which is Wednesday, the 19th of the 4th month, 2023, with the time exactly 10:31 a.m. here in Liberia. We will be joining Martina Som. She will be joining us. So welcome up until she can join us. I'm pretty seated here. Buakai Amara Kamara is my name. And we have a few things to look at this morning on the show. This alarming cry over the issue about the electricity in our country. You know, the last time, which was the 4th? Was it the 4th? Okay, I'm trying to get a date. I'm trying to get a date. Okay, it was on the 4th of April. The Minister of Finance, in person of Samuel Tue, posted on his Facebook page. And he said, March, Liberia's major dry season month, has ended and there was no LEC roll call. Prove that this government is permanently solving the country's OH electricity problem. Next year is expected to be far better than this year. This was in April. This post was done on the 4th of April. And we haven't even ended the month of April. We are experiencing power outage. Yeah. Power outage, load shedding. For me, where I live or where I reside, we do receive current at 10 p.m. every night, and it will stay on up until 9 o'clock a.m. the next morning. At 9 o'clock a.m. the next morning, current will leave, and they will not come back up until 10 p.m. again in the night. And other places, they will receive current from 9 o'clock a.m. when it leave my place. That's the time they will receive current, and then it will leave their place 10 o'clock p.m. the time I can receive. So power sharing have begun again. So when Samuel 12 posted this on his Facebook page, today I came across it. I was like, what is this guy or this government is noted for lying to the Liberian people? You say the month of March, we didn't experience power outage. Yes, of course, yes. To be real, the month of March, you did well. But April is worse. Totally terrible. But if you are on social media, you will see folks back home here, those that are in the diaspora, you will see your relatives putting out roll call, LEC roll call, Badansville off, New Georgia off, Stephen Tower off, Cinco off, all over. Like yesterday, the entire country was off. And when the government signed the contract with the CLSG, we boasted that everything was going to be okay under this administration. We boasted, the CDC government ran with the news that they have achieved yet again. But after a few days, after a few months, here we are again in our same old situation. And a finance minister that went and signed an agreement with CSG will be posting and posting on his social media page saying that they are doing well when it comes to electricity, and then next year will be far better. Is it that you're trying to lie to the Liberians to re-elect you? What better you say it is now? What better it is? Now we open the phone line, we just ask people. We ask people on how the situation when it comes to electricity in their communities. They will tell you. They will tell you that it is absolutely terrible. Totally terrible. Somebody is asking me if I'm paying electricity bill. That's the last thing our Bwaka America will ever do to steal current. Let me put it in the library. To steal current, yeah? I will never, ever steal current. Because what becomes of it when the government come and notice that I that criticize them every night and day, I'm stealing current. What becomes of me? Will I not be in the news? Yes, I will. I do pay my bills every day. Every day, once I'm out of current, I buy through my mobile money. But you guys are noted for lying physically in the eyes of Liberians. That's what I'm talking about. So when your minister come here and lie to the Liberian people that electricity is now, we are on course when it comes to current, and next year will be far better because you want to be re-elected, we will let the Liberian people know that you guys are lying broad day. And Mr. Tua, I don't know. I don't know. This can help. It can help. The situation is out of control. The situation is totally out of control because now everywhere you go, you see people doing roll call. You said there was no roll call, but now the roll calls have multiplied. They have multiplied. I just wanted to flag that out. We have gone back to our old age where there was power sharing, and now we are into it. All over in Liberia, everybody out of current. Everybody, everywhere you go, except you have your generator home. That's the only time. So this time, Liberians, when we have the current at about this time, we'll charge all of our materials because we know when it go, it will take hours before it come back on. It will take hours. And they shouldn't fool you, Liberian people. They can do absolutely nothing towards this. They have failed miserably. Electricity, they fail. Road connectivity, they fail. Education, fail. Healthcare, fail. Infrastructure, fail. What can they boast of now? That's the question. What can this government boast of? Where they can they boast of like, oh, the past 6 years we have been ruling our people? This is what we can boast of. Absolutely nothing. Let's go to healthcare. Tell me, people are dying on a daily basis at the John F. Kennedy. Absolutely, there's no drugs in our hospitals. No drugs. If you go to JFK, they will tell you, say, go across the road to the pharmacy there and go and buy drugs. Go across the road and go and buy drugs. Then the last time they went, they boasted of constructing a hospital in Bapolu County. Yes, we appreciate you for building a hospital, but the problem is that putting down the structure and not equipping the place is another thing. Putting down the structure and not equipping those structure is another thing. Who's going to take care of the structure? What will it provide to the Liberian people? Just a few days ago, the Telenwian Hospital in Vonjama City, the people are crying. No drugs. But if we can get drugs in Monserrado County, then away in the Leeward counties? That's a question. So what can we boast of under this administration since it took power? That's the question. Let the citizens let us know what we can boast of. Somebody is telling me do community rule. You're trying to tell me do community rule? Do community rule is what we can boast of? Damn. It's a total waste of energy if I just be replying to you. Because the mindset that you brought on the table, the things that you said that you could have done for the Liberian people, if you take the mantle of authority, we are not seeing it. We are not seeing it. The only thing we are seeing is killing. Yeah. Too much death. Too much. Our education sector is a mess. Our education sector is a mess. What we can boast of? The only thing that we can boast of is our president flying private jet. Yes, of course. Taking 40 some more days and go and relax his mind in Dubai, in France, and other places. And you are paying him huge amount of money every day. You are paying him huge amount of money every day. What can we boast of under this administration? What can we boast of? That's the question. If you think who said he was a grassrooter, who said he left from the slum and he was bringing that change for the Liberian people, what's the change now we are seeing? Is it the video of the Invisible Park? Because that's the only project that they can boast of. I listened to a local radio station, a government-supported radio station saying that, oh, during 1990 or during 1840, since 1847, we have never boasted of anything, but Joshua can boast of the Invisible Park. I was like, you say what? Invisible Park is what we are boasting of? That just is a community park in other country. Community, that just a community park in other countries is what a whole administration is boasting of. And George Weah is at that park every day. The only president that doesn't go to work is George Weah. is George Weah. So we are enlightening our Liberians' mind that very soon we'll be going to the polls. Very soon. If you can unseat this particular nightmare that is hanging over us, if you can unseat this calamity that is hanging over us, if you can unseat this danger that is bestowed upon us, then Liberians, we are not ready yet. They took power. They said that everything was going to be bread and butter. They were going to clean the mess. They were bringing hope for change. Everything was going to be sweet in our country because Weah was a grassrooter. He came from Gibraltar. The man that came from Gibraltar is the one flying private jet, is the one preparing big cake for his birthday, is the one living luxuriously, is the one that built 48 condominiums, is the one that built mansion at his 9th Street residence. The man broke his 9th Street residence down and rebuilt a mansion. He said no. The guy said no. The building that was having when I wasn't president yet, that building small man, now I'm president, I need to live a luxurious life. So I will break them house down on 9th Street and rebuild a bulletproof house. And that's just what he did on 9th Street. That's just what he did on 9th Street. You want for us to continue? Our little girls. Our little girls. They are damaging them, our sisters. They are damaging our sisters. What can we boast of under this administration? That's the question. What do you think we can boast of? Every sector of this government, they are crying. You go to the information ministry, they are protesting. You go to the transport ministry, they are protesting. You go to water and sewer, they are protesting. National Transit Authority, they are protesting. RIA, they are protesting. DEA, they are protesting. Because they are not getting a pay on time. What can we boast of under this administration? That's the question. You think we'll sit here and don't remind our Liberians on what we have gone through under this administration? There was right shortage. Our mothers were jumping over fence just to get rice, just to take home for their children. Gas shortage. Police officers, even us, we stood in queue just to obtain a gallon of gas. Do you think we shouldn't remind our Liberians as we head to the polls? We will. We will remind Liberians. At the state-run University of Liberia, where they say they are doing free education there, go there. It's a total mess. Go at the University of Liberia. Go and even see the facility. Let's forget about the tuition aspect. Go and see a state-run university under the administration. And make comparison on previous administration. Make the comparison. Every day students are protesting. You came up with a free tuition at a state-run university. You can maintain that again. Students are finding it difficult because teachers are not being paid on time. Do you think if you say free education or free tuition, free university, and then you are not paying the teachers on time, how do you expect the teachers to go and teach the students? That's the question. How do you expect the teachers to go and pay, the teacher to go and teach the students? How can you boast? The only thing that Liberian men can be happy about right now in this government, the only thing Liberian men can be happy right now under this administration is that they obtaining a visa to travel to another country. Once Liberian men obtain a visa to travel or to leave this country, that's the best thing they can ever celebrate in Liberia. That's the only boast. My fellow Liberians, very soon, the registration process is on. Even with the National Electoral Commission coming up with some, flaws in their numbers, like we talked about it yesterday, I urge you, go and do your registration. Let's unseat this nightmare called Josh Weah. Let's unseat this nightmare. Because there is absolutely nothing that we can boast of under President Josh Weah. But if you think that your life is better, my Liberian people, go ahead and re-elect Josh Weah. You say, oh, that frustration will kill you, Bwaka, because you 12 years you'll be behind a microphone talking about George Weah. Frustration will kill who? Me, Bwaka? George Weah can go for 50 years as president. I will survive. But we are speaking for the ordinary Liberians. We are speaking for our brothers that have been traumatized and they are now taking in drugs. They can provide for themselves. They are the one that we are speaking for, our mothers, our sisters, that are now begging or even sending naked photos to people abroad just to get $5 or $10. This is where we have reached as a country. This is where we have reached as a country. What can we boast of under this administration? That's the question this morning. That's the question this morning. What can we boast of? Probably you know something that I don't know. Probably they have done something that we need to applaud them for. You tell me. You have to tell me. What can we boast of? Is it the fly of a private jet? Is it a building of the condominiums? Is it that cutting civil service salary? Is that what we should boast of? Is that what we should boast of? Harmonizing? Harmonizing? My Liberian people, this is where we are. George Weah is a calamity. And I will say this everywhere, every day. George Weah is a total calamity to Liberians. And we must, no matter what it is, the situation is, we have to come together and unseat this nightmare called George Weah. We have to. And we will enlighten our people. We will. We will enlighten our people. This is not just about me. This is not just about you. They're not just about our brothers and sisters in the diaspora are feeling a pinch because every night and day, their neighbors, let me say, their family back home are on their back every day. Please send me something. Please send me something. It's not easy, yo. It's not easy, yo. Every day, we are sending messages to our folks in the diaspora. They are the one that we are living on now. They are the one we are living on. I'm serious about it. Because there is absolutely nothing in this country. Go in the market, go red light, go waterside, go Douala. The marketeers are more than the buyers. I'm serious. Everybody wants to do business. Because things are absolutely difficult. Marketeers more than the buyers. Then you expect us to sit down here and not allow our librarian people to know? The pinch that our folks in the diaspora are feeling, they are not feeling. I'm serious. I'm serious. Even myself, don't exclude me. I'll reach out to people to tell them to help you with something. Yes. Because there's absolutely nothing going on here in this country. The few that are enjoying are those that are in government. And they are the top notch. They are the one enjoying. Even the civil servant, those that say they are going to work every month, they are leaving their houses going to work. They are begging people in the diaspora. They saying that, oh, I'm going to work. Oh, every morning you leave your house. You say you're going to job. You go to job. But before the month end, your whole salary going beyond transportation. We are living on handout. We are living on. Please help me with something. That's what we are living on. And you think we should sit down here and not enlighten our Liberians people? We have to. We have to. Because things are difficult in the country that our sisters. Let's come to our sisters. The thing that they never used to do before, they are now doing it. Yes. People are taking advantage of our sister because of the situation that we are in. Can you imagine? Just for a little of $20 US, our sisters can do anything for $20 US. That's how bad our country have become. The Zogos are harassing people on the street. It never used to be like that. The way they are harassing people now on the street, it never used to be like that. Your own money in your pocket, Zogo will tell you that you guys should share a 50-50. I'm serious. They will stick behind you on the street up until you will take out money from your pocket and give it to them. If not, they either want to harm you. They either want to harm you. What can we boast of? That's the question. You think by lying to the Liberian people is what we will settle down for? No, we will not settle down for that. We're enlightening the Liberians' mind. Liberians are like I said, Liberians are surviving through our brothers and sisters that are in the diaspora. That's just it. If you ask me how Liberians are surviving, that's the way. That's the only way now we are surviving in our country. Because if you come to work, you're not getting paid on time. It will take months before you get paid. So now the only way that we are surviving is through our brothers and sisters that are in the diaspora, and we can settle down for that for 12 years. You know what it takes? You have 12 years added to your years, to your age, a 12 wasted years added to your age. Just imagine that. You having a 12 wasted years added to your age. You having 12 wasted, I'm talking about totally wasted years added to your age, because there is no benefit, there is no improvement, there is absolutely nothing you can do within that 12 years. All you have to do is just sit and wait and be praying to God. Say, hey, Father God, when will this calamity leave from over us? So to avoid that particular 12 wasted years, now we can stop that. The only way we can stop that is by voting George Criminal Weah out of his position. That's all. That's the only way. That's the only way. We will not sit, for me, Buaka, I will not sit here and say if George Weah is removed from his position, everything will be bread and butter. No, I'm not saying that. Even the other administration that will be coming, there will be challenges, but it will not be like the way the George Weah administration, they bluff boys that we have in government, they sugar daddies that we have in government, they play boys that we have in government. Now, it will not be like that. Okay, take for instance, a character like Joseph Boakai being a leader in a country, or he's spearing the affairs. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. When it comes to integrity, you know what I'm talking about. When it comes to fairness, you know what I'm talking about. When it comes to kindness, you know what I'm talking about. When it comes to improvement. Just yesterday, I was talking about it here on the show. The former vice president, let me say, the now vice president, not able to take care of her own responsibility. The group of 77, right here on Nipo Street, they are crying. They are crying that their life has gone from bad to worse under this administration since George Weah took over. Since George Weah took over. The question is, what can we boast of? What can we boast of for this country? Since the past, okay, let's just say this, the past says that since George Weah, no, I really want, if you are a sedition and you are watching the broadcast, I want you to show me some things. Tell us, tell your fellow viewers, tell us that, oh, this is what we can boast of under this administration. I want to know. I just want to know. For me, I said we can't boast of anything on the George Weah administration. You can convince me. I will open a phone line. Call me. Call and convince me on what we can boast of on the George Weah. What we can boast of. The only thing we can boast of is begging. The entire government begging. So how will the citizen not beg? How will the citizens then beg? We get a few days to Ramadan. I am a Muslim. I am a Muslim. We get few days to Ramadan. Let me tell you. Let me be plain blank with you. The way the Ramadan was like last year, this year is totally worst. I'm serious. The way the ending of last year Ramadan was like, this year is worse than any other Ramadan I've ever noticed. I'm serious. Do you know that people that we used to put money together and buy rest and share and do distribution for at the end of Ramadan, this year they are asking, why is it that we haven't done that before yet? Because we can't just burden our people in the US. Every day we beg. Every day we beg. Few days to the Ramadan. People are crying. They just can't they can't afford food. Our Islamic brothers. Then you look at all and say everything is bread and butter. No, everything is not bread and butter, my people. I've been fasting for years upon years, but this year fast month, I stand to be corrected. Probably somebody may say, "Oh, Baka, you are lying." This year fast month, the end of the month is difficult than any other fast month I've observed. It's difficult than any other fast month I have observed. And I'm serious. I'm real with you. And the only people that can help again, not this government, the only people that can help again is our brothers and sisters in the diaspora. So you see, they are the one taking the burden. They are the one taking the burden. So we just have to applaud them. We just have to. Imagine if you as a citizen in this country and you don't have a relative abroad, what become of you? What become of you now at this stage? You are fasting and you don't have a relative abroad. The government, those in government, they haven't taken pay yet. Even the private sector, to get even the pay, you go to the bank to go get your own money from the bank is an issue. Your own money to get it from the bank, that issue. So what you want us to boast of under the administration? Absolutely nothing. And we'll conscientize our Liberians to vote this calamity, this nightmare, this gangster, this liar, this criminal, this notorious killer out of power. I'm serious. I'm using all the adjectives. The only thing we can boast of since George Weah took over. Yes, of course, there are some things that we should boast of. We should say, yeah, thank you, George Weah, for it. Yeah, there are some things that we should boast of. And number one is the secret killings. Oh God, the secret killings, yes, President George Weah will give you Naxan. Will give you Naxan. The secret killings. Today, Boaka Kamara may be sitting behind the microphone. Tomorrow, you hear something happen to Boaka. Today, somebody may be sitting to their house watching or listening to Boaka. Tomorrow, you say, something happened to that person. The secret killings is too much. The secret killing too much. And against us are all out. We have took power. He just set up so much in the, there's so much security people, the other meditate, the other one, the other agency all over. So he said this about they come after you. That will not deter, that will not fear us to not speak truth to power. We will speak. The Almighty God, the Almighty Allah is protecting us. I can say that. My life, only God can take my life. No man can take my life. I'm serious about that. I'm serious. When people say, Boga, oh, you have to be careful. My religion, my belief is that except God, okay, my death, that's the only time it will occur. When God not accept it, it will never happen. So I don't fear any soul. Is the only person I fear on this earth is the Almighty God. He's the one that carry me through. He's the one that have my life, and he's the only person that can take away my life. He's the only person. But we'll make the Liberian people know that this government is a total waste. Totally, they are a mess. So we thought it's wise in letting our Liberian people know. And yesterday, Henry Pedro Costa hosted a press conference. We'll play that press conference for you and then open the phone lines. So let's see if we can get the recording. Costa hosted a press conference. We will play you that recording and then chit-chat about it a little bit, then open the phone line. So
part of post-war Liberal democracy, leader Henry P. Costa is speaking to the nation today in his citizen capacity as part of his civic duty as a Liberian citizen. So today, the statement here does not reflect the view, the aspirations of the Council of Patriots, but Henry P. Costa, a reputable citizen, a moral voice in the Liberian society, in a continuous strive to give Liberian leadership it deserves. So the president will read, and then we'll take very few questions, and depending on the time that we will have, and then at most 5 questions. We'll take that from across the board from all the media, so you cannot be taking at a time. We beg you, the media, to please minimize the question into at least 5, so we don't take the rest of the day. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. The stage is all yours.
Good afternoon, fellow Liberians, and good afternoon to members of the former state and to my friends and brothers here present. It's good to be here. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, fellow Liberians, and friends of Liberia, I stand before you today to speak on the flawed first phase of the biometric voter registration exercise, which ended on April 9, and the worsening economic hardship in the country. The first phase of the biometric voter registration exercise was a disaster. The National Elections Commission failed to deliver on its mandate to provide a fair, transparent, and efficient voter registration process. We saw numerous system failures, including malfunctioning biometric machines and a lack of properly trained staff. The outcome of this flawed exercise is already evident in the low turnout of individuals eligible to register to be able to vote on October 10, 2023, particularly in areas where these failures were most pronounced. This is unacceptable and considerably calls into question the integrity of the electoral process in Liberia. The signs of voter suppression were also evident. Reports have emerged of individuals being turned away from registration centers based on flimsy reasons. The time allotted to conduct the first phase of voter registration, especially in the most populous county of Montserrat, was very insufficient. Also, there was the issue of inaccessibility of registration centers. We saw far too many people having to travel long distances, especially in the rural areas, oftentimes only to be told after they had made a long and hard journey that, quote, the system is down, unquote. This is a clear attempt to disenfranchise certain segments of the population and undermine the democratic process. In light of this, let me strongly re-echo the fervent call by the leader of the opposition, former Vice President Joseph Boakai, that the voter registration period be extended to allow all eligible Liberians to register so that they may be able to exercise their God-given, constitutionally guaranteed franchise in the all-important October 10, 2023 general and presidential elections. As we move forward to the second phase of the biometric voter registration exercise, we demand that the NEC do a much better job. They must ensure that the exercise is conducted with fairness, transparency, and efficiency. They must take steps to address the system failures that plagued the first phase and put in place measures to prevent voter suppression. Meanwhile, the grinding poverty that continues to afflict our people, more so now than probably ever in our nation's history, weighs heavily on me and all well-meaning Liberians. We are not oblivious, however, of the perennial and sad reality that Liberia has always been one of the poorest countries in the world, with over 60% of the population almost always living below the poverty line. But the inexcusably patent incompetence, underpinned by woeful negligence and breakdown in law and order, coupled with the lack of leadership of President George Weah, has only exacerbated the poverty situation. The widespread prevalence of our children on the streets selling candies, cold water, and biscuits, to name a few, rather than being in a school where they should be productively molded as our future leaders, is beyond heartbreaking. Today, Liberians are suffering more than at any point in our peacetime existence as a country. Unemployment rates remain very high, and corruption is ever rampant, thus undermining the country's potential to make economic growth and development. The future of our dear country. It is time to put our differences aside and focus on the common good. We need a leadership that is capable, prudent, and compassionate to break our country and people free from the shackles of corruption, bad governance, and the debilitating, dehumanizing poverty that we see all around us. We need a leader who will put the interests of Liberians first, who will work tirelessly to improve the lives of our people, who will ensure that the democratic process is upheld. My fellow compatriots, members of the fourth estate, while it may be weary and bleak today under this horrible calamity called George Weah, but I firmly believe that together we can break and end this nightmare on October 10, 2023. Let us continue to labor together on the noble task to build a harmonious, wholesomely functional, and prosperous Liberia for all of our people
and our future generations. May God bless us all and save our beloved motherland.
Okay, so that's the voice of Henry Pedro Costa. Yeah, Costa addressed the media on yesterday, and he raised a lot of issues, most especially the one with the National Elections Commission. So we'll open the phone lines now on 0770-102-102, 0886-010-383, 555-102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 624171. Call in and be a part of the discussion this morning. Once again, the phone lines are open. 0770 102 102 0886 010 the WhatsApp number is +231 888 624171. +231 888 624171 is the WhatsApp number. You can call and be a part of the discussion this morning. We talk a range of issues and enlighten people's minds about the happenings under George Weah administration, how they have failed the Liberian people, and we should kick them out come October 10th, 2023. So, you know, that things, some sedition and not let you when you talk about kicking George Weah out, it can bore their skin and they can still be watching it. We don't care about them. We really don't care about them. We will enlighten the minds of our Liberians. We will make them know that re-electing this calamity over us is not something good. Because George Weah have been in that position like absolutely nobody's in that position. Since George Weah took power, everything is a max on him. Absolutely. Total max. So what do you want us to say? We should sit there and applaud George Weah for stealing. We should sit here and applaud George Weah for killing. We should sit here and applaud George Weah for taking us back to the dark days. No, we will not do that. We will tell the Liberian people what's happening under his administration. How he has failed us. How things are like under him. We'll tell the Liberian people. This man is a total disgrace. Absolutely. Then you want to sit here and tell us that we shouldn't talk about a man like Weah? A man like Weah? A man like Weah? The man had no morals. Absolutely. The man only existing now. The man is afraid of his own job. The man just waiting for someone to come and take that job from him. They don't want us to talk about it. As you as a sedition, they tell you we'll get time for all that thing they are doing. We will make sure our Liberian people know the better truth. If it may you there, you stop using your data. You are the one paying your data to watch. Let's take our first caller on this line this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, brother.
Yeah, your name is joining us from?
Yeah, this is Abraham Lincoln McKay, the CEO of the Diaspora Talk, joining you guys from South Korea. Okay.
Welcome, my brother.
Good morning there to, yeah, thank you so much. And good morning there to Liberians all around the world. You know, let me first let's say this, you know, George Weah is a recalcitrant courtesan, you know, that have found himself in the way of going our country negatively, that is affecting, you know, this present generation, and might likely, you know, affect the future generation. So I think it is now time that Liberians, you know, come together to see how best we can take this guy out of power. Because, brother, to be very frank, if we are not wise enough right now to make a better team, trust me, brother, team will get worse, and at the end of the day, we end up blaming our very self. That country they call Liberia, it's not for a specific tribe, neither for a specific group, for Liberians in totality. So whenever we see things going wrongly, we should all stand up, unite ourselves, like Costa said with EFP. It's time for us to come together and be able to take this guy out of power, because this guy taking our country to be like the grandfather farm. That they can just go anytime, do anything they want to do, and nobody's going to question them.
Sure.
So now is the time for Liberians to stand up for a better Liberia. But every time I shed tears when I see negativities, there in our country. We are not proud that living in Western world to see kind of a thing happen in our country. Trust me, if God helps some of us, maybe we want to come back home for vacation. We want to experience the same life we experience here, that we have 24-hour calling. Even when you're here hurting you at night, you will call an ambulance that will take you to the nearby hospital right away for speedy treatment. Those things are not happening for our people.
Mm-hmm.
So we are very safe. We don't feel safe even when we go back there in Liberia. We need to talk these things, and this thing must be fixed. Because I get frustrated sometimes when I say these things, and my friends, try to tell me, but man, you won't support this government before. I say, yes, of course. And let me just conclude on this, Braga, because people also said that Costa, won't support that. I mean, once denigrate Joseph Braga, and now he's supporting Joseph Braga. The thing they fail to realize is that white man teaches.
Sure.
It's only a fool that will remain constant.
Mm-hmm.
So when I supported Joe before and today I'm not supporting, I do not regret. But I'm trying to make them understand that wise man teaches.
Sure.
Only a fool that will remain constant. That will always see negative thing and want to still look at it to be a positive thing. Okay. Thank you, Braga, for the time.
Thank you so much, my brother. Let me take another person on this line. Good morning.
Good morning, Braga.
Yeah, your name is joining us from?
My name is Emma A. Gafan, cover for the Philadelphia, according to my fellow Liberians. Braga, you have said it all. The only power we have in our hand to get this government out is by us going to the ballot box and vote for our future, our friends, our brother, our parents, and everybody that's surrounding our lives, our community. If we just going to sit down and watch and say, oh yes, everything is okay, we are definitely putting our life into a situation at the end we're going to regret it. If the Liberians cannot rise up today and go to the pool and vote this guy out of power, they're going to sit down again in another season of suffering. Every day people take phone and call over and over and over, we're suffering. You have the power in your hand to go to the ballot, but let's do it democratically. No fighting, no rooting. Go to the ballot board and vote. You have that power to do that. And to the issue of the leader press conference pertaining to ballot registration, I feel Imam was very short. If you want to do something so transparent, they put the time to carry on that process, but you can open something in a short period of time, and after 1 or 2 months or weeks, then you call up, you say that's done. You can do that to people. It's very short. So I think they got to go back and sit down and say, okay, the Senate second is about to start. We can extend this time. Now, oh yeah, the people are going to have an ample time to go through that process because it's all about Liberians, not about one individual. We have to do this together, and together we can come more stronger. You have a good day, and may God bless the man Liberia.
Thank you so much, my brother, for calling in. The phone lines are still open. Those in the diaspora can call the WhatsApp number +231 888 624171 is the WhatsApp number, or if you are in Liberia, you can call the local lines 0770-102-102, 0886-010-383, 555-102-102, and you will be live with us here this morning on the Costa Morning Show. So we are talking about the Phil Weir administration. What do you make of the past 6 years under this administration? Have there been any improvement, or there have been absolutely nothing to boast of under this administration? Coming up on the WhatsApp number +231 888 624171, because for me, there is absolutely nothing I can point out to say, oh, yes, we did this. The only thing I can say here on this platform is that, yes, we are his gang are noticed for secret killing, and since they took over, there have been a lot of deaths reported in our country. Yes. Now we can boast of it. Oh God, we can boast of the secret killings in our country, and we can boast of absolutely nothing. The only thing they can, when you ask a sedition, the first thing they will tell you, invisible park. Invisible park? Like I said previously, that invisible park is equivalent to a community park in other countries. That pact shouldn't be something that we should even be celebrating. Other countries, just a few days, Sierra Leone, our neighboring country, they built a new airport, state of the art. Man, built a new airport. Africa's BB hospitals and new stadiums. They will be hosting the African Cup. We have a full-body president. Can you imagine? We have a full-body president that couldn't able to qualify us to even the African Cup. Guinea, like I said, just the sub-region, Guinea, Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone, they are way ahead of us, Liberia. Before we used to boast that we are ahead of Sierra Leone, but not now. St. George, we have took over. We are way down the line. When talking about poverty countries, Liberia will be among the first 10. Yes. Let me take this person on the line. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Baka, good morning.
Yeah, your name is joining us from?
Usman Yang, calling from Cloudtown.
Okay, welcome.
You know, Baka, edition, I don't know, but their mind have been said, I don't know whether it's juju or what. You ask the people in the power, they will pass.
Yeah.
They may be hospital in Bapolu. What about the existing hospital? No job. And think about it. They want the man done for himself and what he done for the country. Compare that to. You know the people, I don't know where they're coming from. They just love the man because they got you to care all what he care during the time you play football. And these are the same medicine you tell like when people they want to like stupid and bad to it. They just support the man on everything that he does wrong. Even you wear shirt, we have say that black. All of them will say, yeah, the men say that black. When I know that black, we should put to know it is sweat.
Okay.
We in a serious problem, man. We need to move it back.
Okay. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you for making your contributions. So the phone lines are still open. Plus 231 888 624171. Plus 231 888 624171. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Edwin Sharif. Hello. I don't know what's happening to your line, Edwin. Okay, so we hope you can call back. So I'm asking, let's take this person on this WhatsApp number. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother, Mr. Baka. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Your name is joining us from?
My name is Amos T. I'm calling from the United States, to be precise, Maryland.
Welcome, Amos.
My brother, thank you so much for the hard work this morning and taking over the Costa Show to keep educating the Liberian people. I truly appreciate it. But one thing, sometimes I sit, I feel sorry for the Liberian, like they've been jubilating for Josh Weir, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I can get mad. Sometimes when I sit and think in my closet, I say, this guy, that's a spell he put on the people for real. He chanted on the Liberian people. Yes. Chanting on the Liberian people. Because sometimes when I say that thing, they think it's not poverty. They think not poverty. Because some people, they just normally crazy and they spell just using it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, George Weir can say when he's drinking his Hennessy, and so he can be laughing and be questioning the Liberian people. He say, what do you expect from me? Before I became president, did I promise them anything?
No.
Apart from wire and free education when he went to Nima County, when he and Prince Joseph was serving as special aid to him that day when he was giving that speech. So George Weir not promised the Liberian people anything. So when he drinking his Hennessy, also with the Liberian people money, whatever, not getting paid. Other people dying, no medication in the very hospital and things them. and you building all that stuff. You flying private jet everywhere, anywhere you go. 1 month or 2, that's it. 3 months or 3 straight job we have made out of the country. The money he used for his child, it can empower some of the hospital with Medicaid. He's not thinking about it. He's not thinking about it. One man in the country may ask him to see the amount of money he said he spent. Similar to it. Did anybody order him? No. Nobody ordered him. Nobody ordered him. He flew out of the country when he enjoyed himself. He said he went for medical attention.
Yeah.
But see the kind of he said he spent. What hospital did not get even feel for the generator? If we talk about medication, doctor and nurses are not getting paid. But the board burden around John, we are see the amount of money they get every month. Stealing, they stole the money, and their lives is.
But my brother, the problem are there. The hospital that they are boasting of building. Someone got involved into an accident. He flew from out of the country. Why they couldn't go to some of the hospital that they are boasting of now? That's the question.
Yeah, you see, during the Manasari time, when they carry on a renovation to JFK, and they carry someone a machine there for hours. The first person that said he was going to go to work on him or treat him to that place, it was Manasari's son. Charles said, I remember that story. Charles said it. But Liberian people be talking about, Jawia do the one, Jawia do the one. Joseph Baga sat down in the place there for 12 years. What did he do? They always say that. But one question. People were hearing Joseph Baga first. He was traveling out of the country. He helped during the Ebola time. The Marine that were in that country, they were through the influence of Joseph Baga. But Manajoba, what has she done?
Nothing.
What has she done? They wrote a posting what they did for Banga. They were doing Manasarita and that country was son. When they went to do the dedication, that the first place that Brebo asked about to be open at Eddie Johnson was stepping on her own. She left him behind, invited Joshua.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, my brother, for being a part of the discussion this morning and making your own contribution. But I just said, what we can boast of? That's the question. If you know that you are a sedition, tell us what we can boast of. What we can boast of. I said, Sierra Leone, Madabio, Jawia and Madabio, they took over the same time. Madabio, the man just completed a brand new airport. The man built a brand new airport that are now hosting international flights. Look at how the airport send it when they St. George, we ate a cake, a plane cake. He said you're bringing plane to Liberia Airline, Lone Star Airline. Where is that? They said you're bringing a website, you are bringing hair factory. Where is that? The Bali Island. Where is that? The 6,000 teachers. Where are they? Then you don't want for us to allow our Liberians to know that this man is a disgrace to us? You don't want us to? Let's take some calls here, man. 0770-102-102-86, 0103-83-555, 102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231-888-624171. The guy is a liar. The guy everything now is everything about George Weah is just a complete mess. Total mess. And we just can't see ourselves going into this again for another extra 6 years. No, we can't. How will we settle down for this for another 6 years? We can. So you have to know. 0770-102-102, 86-010-383-555, 102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231-888-624171. Yeah, +231-888-624171. The WhatsApp number is there, so you can call on the following numbers. You can see the numbers there on your screen. You can take any of them and call, and you will be live on the Costa Show this morning. So, what can we? Okay, you want for to outline all of the promises we have made. He said that Liberians will not be spectators in their own economy. Where are they today? Ask yourself, where are they today? Those that he said they will not be spectators in their own economy. They are not even around. They are not even smelling. He came and lied to us that he come and bring plane, come and bring airline. Went to Ralphie, faced big cake. He has a wife and other officials. They stood there and ate a cake. Say they ate a cake. Where is the Lone Star Air? His wife, she said she went somewhere, China or where, India, and said that they were bringing her factory. Where is that project? George Weah went to his first trip to the Saudi Arabia. He said they were going to be producing apple here in Liberia. The melon can lie. George Weah can lie. All of his concession and all the other things they can come from Dubai. They come from the United Arab Emirates. Where are they? Just the feed again. They said $50 million. Where is the $50 million? You'll be looking at we that have enlightened minds and be lying to us. Let's take another person on this line, man. Good morning.
Good morning, podcast.
Yeah, welcome.
Yes. Yes. So, something happened in the country that the opposition are expecting them to speak against it. Because this is clear indication about the land that Yeke Koluba blow with that girl that received the text about the first time voter.
Mm-hmm.
Why does we are in fact the first time voter to Jamaica lost? In the history of Liberia, which one of the president had ever done it before? So the children are getting paid and they are brainwashing them. The opposition need to speak about that. The opposition need to speak about that. Thank you. I forget about that, but I'll call for the second time.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in and adding up your voice. Yes. They are brainwashing our children. And, some of our brothers and sisters that are in the diaspora, let's take this call here first. Good morning.
Good morning, Baka.
Yep. Your name is joining us from?
Good morning, Baka.
Good morning. Welcome. Your name is calling from?
This is DJ Lomé calling this morning, my brother.
DJ Lomé, welcome, brother.
Thank you very much, Baka. Look, all the promises that flat are fake. I'm telling you now today, the worker and beach people are protesting because of the promises that they were made to them. They went into new contract with Zoga Waiting, saying, in fact, Zoga Waiting calling the poor opposition why he had told the president. And today we're hearing that Mama Molo went and gave the people 100,000 in crime here to buy the poor folks, telling them that business people that credit. They want to get the dollar, somebody didn't eat it. No direct choose. No, they bring the money up and eat it our money. They said it was Joseph Wakaya, Manastiro said it to say, if all the people bring money, we're going to eat it our money. Now the Cuba 77 today they are crying. Ono Manastiro, as a past president, she said you're not going to be a waiting car. Now, she arranged with a new brand one. But today, the group of 77 are not getting the money. They are dying from sicknesses, a disease, and every other thing. Now they want our own foundation in the government. So she's using the group of 77 money to go support a foundation with it. So the people, they are complete 419. The only thing we can do to them is move them out of power. So today, I will call on you if in Mozambique, you not get a photo card. Go to Brown County when it says 2-star, go there and get a photo card so more people go out of power. When they have factory as you let me say that someone even call from our Valley Island, trying to start the road, remove the people up and down the road, we do nothing with the road, they just have to have and turn it back. Today they come with 419 to bring the money around. Where the money today that yesterday that you told people you're going to give people and loan, market sale loan, that's $3 million US. That person we are going to rent there now. Where is that money today? Mama will have to leave the commerce ministry. All the things that things that all the printing fact that people come with money, let us take and eat it because we know they bring the money for the election. So as they bring the money, let's take and eat it. Our own money, we shouldn't be afraid of them. Those people, they have nobody to care. If you may say you let the people for the second time, when they think about coming back, you know what happened to Liberia? Now the group of them, they are crying.
Yeah.
Today, nothing there. The one of Baka, they say, oh, Baka was stealing the money, Baka was sleeping. Today the money is coming because the Liberia National Lottery is supporting. Managerial whatever also got money for the group of 77. And the Liberian Lottery, the Gamma section is giving money to her. But she's taking it, she's supporting her foundation with it and leaving the people out.
Okay.
People say they are dying on a daily basis.
Right.
So today, let us put the people out of power. Thank you for the time Baka giving me.
Thank you so much, DJ Lomer, for calling in. And yes, let's talk it at that. The group of 77, oh no, a woman vice president, they are crying. When Joseph Baka was there, they never cry out for their money or their livelihood to be improved. But now Josh Weir and Joel Howard Taylor say no. And I was trying to say something before I received that call. My brothers and sisters in the diaspora, you have your family back home. You will see them harassing you. Please send me this. Please help me. I want you to be real with them. Put it in their faces. Tell them that you will not settle down for that. Let them try to make that change as they go to the ballot box. Because not every day they will be calling you. You said you have your life to live. Make them believe that they need to make that change. When they go to the ballot box, let them vote this man out. Let them take this calamity from over us. We all have to be part of the process. And the only way that you can be a part of the process, your family that you have back home here, conscientize them. Tell them that Weir is a disgrace and they shouldn't vote them. The CDC is a disgrace. They shouldn't vote the CDC. That's the thing that you should do. That's your own power that you have. If you don't have the power to come down and register, your people that you do support, your people that give you hard time every day, your people that call you, tell them that I will not settle down for this. The way that you can make that change is by you kicking this particular man out. It's by you voting against the men who call Weir. It's by you doing that. You think if George Weir was working in the interest of Liberian, you will see George Weir passing around here today, be buying voters card for people? If you think, you as a sedition, if you think George Weir did well in his 6 years, you will see George Weir calling other tiny political party to merge with him. It will never happen. The CDC never used to look for political party to add up on them. People used to come and add on CDC, but today, even you're having 6 persons and you call yourself a political party, CDC will say yes, another political party have merged with us. You think if this government was working in the interest or did well for the Liberian people, you think they will be doing that? They will never be doing that. You think if this government are going to work and the Liberian people love them, they were going to be buying voters card here and there? No. The leg of Finna and other people, they will not be buying voters card. So, if you can be able to come home and do your registration, conscientize those that you are helping. Make them know that they have to vote this nightmare out. They have to. So we'll take some, like we're going to take 2 more calls. 0770-102-102, 0886-010-383, 0555-102-102. Let's take this person. Okay, we mess up on our caller. Let's take this one here. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see if we can take 2 more calls. Plus 231 888 624171. Good morning.
Hey, brother, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Your name is joining us from?
I'm Isaac calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Welcome.
Yeah, brother. I'm doing my part over here. I've gotten 2 already. Strong church we are supporters. I talk to them and I get in their small team, and they have promised me fully and surely, and they are relative of mine, but they will definitely vote for boycott this coming election. But they don't want to have it exposed, because a lot of them that we are talking to, they say this thing is uncovered.
Mm-hmm.
So they are going to the bottom bar to make the difference there. So yeah, we are on good footing. So yeah, we are doing our work on this side, seriously.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that. No, they don't need to come public with it. No, we are not asking them to come public, but tell them that if you go in that room, it's gonna be only you and your God. It's gonna be only you and your God. Make sure and vote this government out. Yes, make sure and vote this government out. That's the only power that you have. You can influence them. Tell them that if you don't do so, I will not say you're late. But even with that bag here, will not even say getting it. So if you tell them, say, I will not send you Sunday again, when you not vote the government out, I'm serious with you. They will vote against George Weah. That's the only way you can help the process. That's the only way you can help the process. You think come to sit here and be talking about things? Let's take this person on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, brother. How are you doing? This is Julius Bantu. I'm calling from the United States, specifically Rhode Island.
Welcome, Julius.
Thank you. Yes, I've been following your show this morning. Are you getting me?
Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, good. It is so disappointing and frustrating. I've been monitoring local station this morning in Monrovia, and I saw that the city cleaners they were protesting for their pay, and Zuka raising. They saying some negative things about Zuka raising and stuff like that. My brother, it is so disappointing. The government that we all supported, I supported George Weah personally, and I'm so disturbed and discouraged. And I have spoken many times that the CDC-led government have failed our people. And now it's about time that our people will see reason to actually vote right this coming election. As per who to vote for, it is very clear. The choices are clear. Weah should not even be an option in this election. And I want to encourage every citizen in the United States, only the sound of my voice this morning, to see reason. Every one of us should get involved, because at the end of the day, the pressure is on us in the diaspora. We have to send money to friends. We have to send money to relatives. We have to send money to our children. And because of that, it's like we also have no life here. Mm-hmm. We have to work more hours to make the money so as to be able to help our people back home. Sure. And if you have a government who will work in the interest of the people, a government that should be a people-centered government, I don't think our people should be going through this. Most especially we are who we all saw as an underprivileged child. Only his administration for the people to be going through this, I think it is disappointing. And we want to, we get involved, we encourage our people to see how best we can be voted out. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And that's the only thing that you can do. Tell your people, tell them, vote this nightman out. Yeah, you have the right to vote whosoever you think you can vote for. Everybody have their own right. Everybody should have their own right. So we are only cautionizing you to let your people know that the best way is to vote against George Weah. I'm not telling you who to vote for, but just vote against George Weah. Vote against this particular nightmare and let them live from on top of us, folks. That's the only thing that you can do. So, folks, This will come to the end of today's edition of the Costa Morning Show. I've been here. I've been alone soldier, bringing you a special edition of this show. Bwaka Amara Kamara is my name, and I'm asking my diaspora Liberians. That's the only role that you can play. If you know that you can make it to come back home to vote, if you know that you can do your registration, go ahead, encourage your family back home to vote against this government. Let them vote against this government. That's the only way you will rest. You know the calling is too much. They're calling you every 9 days. Please give me this, please give me that. The only way you can stop that by you telling them that, oh, let them vote against this government. Then that's it. So, folks, we'll be here tomorrow. We are expecting, I will be expecting to have Councillor Tiawon Gongolo. Yep, we'll finalize it today, but I think, yep, Councillor Tiawon Gongolo will be my guest on tomorrow edition of the Costa Morning Show. We'll finalize it, and he will be on with us tomorrow. So, folks, up until then, Bwaka Amara Kamara is my name. Join us tomorrow morning at 10:30. That's when we'll be back here. Bye-bye from my end.